Well, g'day viewers. Well, guess where we are?
Can you read it?
Well, we're camping, but we're on to our next spot, and we're currently stopped off at Woolooga.
Yeah.
So, the name of the campsite that we're going to is
It's Brooyar Station.
Brooyar
Which
Station.
is at Woolooga. So we've just stopped before we're...
Yes, for a coffee and a bit of morning something. So Woolooga is on the way. So it is about 2 hours north of Brisbane. We went up the Bruce Highway, took the exit to go effectively through Gympie, and then just the other side of Gympie, turn left onto the Wide Bay Highway, and then follow the signs through to Woolooga. So I think the campsite's only 10-12 k's on from here.
It's not far. Yeah.
So there is a little park here, there's some toilets, no dump point. There is a Woolooga hotel, which you can see in the background, and there's also a very nice coffee shop just up the road. So yeah, that's where we're going. So this is a campsite that we've seen on some other channels, and we thought we'd come out and check it out. We're only here for 2 nights.
And it's a hip camp one.
It's a hip camp one. So as usual, we'll, if we haven't already, put the details and all the relevant names at the bottom of the screen, so you can check it out yourself. So that's what we're doing. So
It's only 2 nights, so just a quick
yeah,
one.
just 2 nights, just a quick one. Things to do when we get back. You can see the Ute and the Patriot in the background there, as always. So yeah, so that's the plan. So as usual, we'll show you the campground. We'll show you the bits and pieces that we see as we're travelling around. But yeah, it's not far from Brisbane, so we thought we'd check it out. Okay, out for now.
For now. We've arrived at Brooyar Station. Entrance is pretty cool. See you there. Nice camp spot. Sites are well maintained, and we've got a nice view here. Just got to find a flat spot and set up. And you can probably hear the cows.
Well, welcome back viewers. Well, we've set up to show you a bit of a look around the campsite. Actually, just a couple of things before I do. What we do, I peg in our poles. The wind's sort of coming straight on from that direction, so normally, and pretty well always, I'll put at least one peg in, but now I've got 2. And I also use these little straps here just to give a bit of channel to the canvas, because we are expecting a bit of rain. So if I am expecting a bit of rain, I'll always put those on just to help channel the water down a bit. But here's our campsite. There's Mrs. Campfire Traveller already relaxing with the view. So there's the homestead up on the hill. We were greeted by Peter on the way in. He came down his little buggy just to make sure we were in the right spot, but we were in the right spot. They run cattle on the property, so it is a working property. So you'll see some of the cattle over there, and this is one of the dams that are here. There's more campsites over there. Fire pit. So we've got fire pits on all of the sites, and they do ask you to use those fire pits, but that's fine. There is a playground, kids playground equipment over there which you can see, and then there's more of the campsites up there, and I think if you go through that gate there might also be some campsites on the other side of the dam as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see 5 posts over there which are presumably numbered. So this is the campsite. There is a creek down the other side of those trees there. Peter said that you can go for a swim down there, so we'll check that out later on. But yeah, this is the campsite. Very easy to get into. Probably 1 or 2 k's of very good dirt road to come in off the bitumen road, 10 minutes out of that town we're at, which name already escapes me. But yeah, here we are. What was it? Woolooga. Woolooga. So that was the pub we were at. So yeah, so there's the campsite, viewers. We'll go for a walk later on and show you more of the campsite. Yeah, relatively flat. Nothing you can't level up with. In fact, we didn't even have to level up with our setup. We could have obviously, but we didn't need to. But yes, very, very big sites. You'll see this entire section here. You can just see the other fire pit over there. That's the site next to us, and there's only 2 sites this entire side of the river. So our fire pit there and our signage just there is the middle of our spot, so you can see how big the sites are, and they said they made them deliberately that way. So for a small setup like ours, it feels enormous. It's because it is. Okay, that's it for now. We'll show you a little bit more when we go for a walk, and a little bit more of the campsite, so you can hopefully, if you're in the area, or even if you're not in the area, come and check it out. Okay, now for now.
We've had lunch, nice wrap today. It's quite warm, but we're going for a walk around the campsite and heading down towards the creek. There might even be a little swimming hole. We'll have a look. So let's head off and we'll show you on the way. Out for now.
Well, there's the road we came in on. There's number 18 and there's number 19, which is us. And you can see across there, I think it's through that gate, and then over the other side a couple more camp spots. And here is the kids' playground.
We're just passing some of the sites. Mike will have to visit around, but they are huge sites, aren't they?
They're probably the biggest caravan sites, and even the site where we are, that we've ever been to. Like, they're enormous. Just
yeah, they are big.
they're not overly wide. I'll show you. I'll swing around so you can see. So you'll see them there. It might be a bit hard to pick up the markers, but they're incredibly deep. Like, they go all the way back to effectively that tree line from the road here, and there's signs there. So if you take halfway between each sign.
Yeah.
But even still, they'd be a good 15, 20 metres wide, and incredibly deep.
Yeah.
So there's the road we just walked up, and our site's down there on the left.
And those smaller sites back there, where you were just zoomed round, they were for the rooftop tents.
Yeah, just repeat that because I had the mic.
So those the smaller sites that you would have just zoomed in on.
On the right there.
Yeah, the
just where
mown ones,
part is.
they're for the rooftop tents, and even they're big enough to have, vans or camper vans or whatever,
Yeah.
trailers. But they're the rooftops because they're a bit smaller. But yeah, so they're
Very generous.
definitely
Very generous.
Yeah.
Okay, onward toward the creek. Okay, how was that?
That was good. Totally cooled off. Great little creek. Stripped down to underwear, not nudie Rudy, but it was good.
I've got photos of that separately.
Oh,
Yours?
bloody hell. Hey, you
Yeah.
wish.
No, but lots of fish in there, wasn't there? Little
Yeah.
fish, they swam around you.
And deep enough that you can go sit down there, and probably, like, it was deeper further out,
Yeah.
but we just sat in there and cooled off. It
Yeah.
was beautiful, and it's running water, so it's nice.
Okay, well, make sure if you stay here, guys, you come and check it out.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay,
Even I went in.
Yeah,
Water
you
was
went
beautiful.
out for now.
Out for now. It was natural.
Just on the hair, folks. I better do mine. How you going, viewers? Well, this is afternoon at the campsite. Couldn't be much better than this. The breeze has come down a bit. It's just nice and lovely at the moment.
It's beautiful.
cows-
Great camp spot.
Yeah,
Cows
actually very good. Cows have been fed.
On the other side.
Yeah, so they're having a bit of a chat. And if I swing around this way, we've got the fire going. You can see down there. Oh, yeah, there you go. You can see that there. And we're just going to have some pork chops tonight. I'll show you what I'm cooking on. So once I get some coals going, I just grab that off my fire pit. That's sort of the top part, and just lay that over fire and cook on that. That's what we do most of our cooking on whenever we're able to have a campfire, so it works out really well. Okay, well, that's probably us for today. Tomorrow we're going to go to some local places, some that we have been to before, some that we haven't, and but we'll tell you all about that in the morning and take you along for the ride and go from there. Okay, now for now. Good morning, viewers. So we've just had our first night at our campsite. So today
Very lucky with the weather.
Oh, very lucky with the weather. Like yesterday afternoon was magnificent.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Got to meet the people on the property there. They came down and said hello in the afternoon as they were feeding the cows.
And really lovely hosts.
Very, very lovely hosts.
Yeah.
And certainly if you haven't been to that campground, we'd highly recommend you check it out.
Have we actually said what it's called?
Yeah, we have.
Oh, okay.
But we need to give a proper review of
Yep.
it. We'll put the name of the place at the bottom of the screen now.
Brooyar Station.
Brooyar Station. But hopefully what you've already seen by now are some maps from yesterday's drive from Brisbane up to Woolooga, which again we are at this morning, just getting rid of some rubbish. On our way through to...
We're going to check out Kilkivan or Kilkeven. I'm not sure. Again, our pronunciation.
Yeah, there you go. So we're going to drive from here till Kilkeven,
Yeah.
and then from Kilkeven to Gameri.
Which has the best bakery ever.
Has the best bakery. It has been the subject of a previous video.
Probably a couple.
Yeah, a couple, but you might recall, if you haven't seen it, we did one on the annual Pumpkin Festival. But the bakery's a big hit there, so we're going to head to the bakery, and then probably from Gameri come back till Kilkeven, subject to what's there on the way through as to what we have, where we have lunch or what we do, or just
check it out.
Check it out. Okay, so that's
see where we end up.
Let's see where we end up. So just a little bit more on the campsite. Cows. We're right on the on a dam, as you would have seen. There's swans. There's ducks. There's obviously fish. I didn't bring my fishing poles or rods this time for some reason. But you can throw a line in there.
In the creek. I think you can throw it in the creek.
Okay.
Sure about the dam.
Oh, okay. Check out the if you can fish in the dam or not. But there is certainly plenty of wildlife there. Some kangas this morning. Lots of bird life. So yeah, no, it's a very nice place, and the hosts are very hospitable.
Yeah.
So we'll give you some more details on the campsite once we're back there, and in due course. Yeah, just starting to rain now. We've been a bit lucky, but it's only a drizzle. It's only
we
a drizzle.
had showers in the night, but that didn't worry us.
Yeah, it didn't worry us at all. So anyway, that's our plans for today. So we'll show you those two places as we're going through, and where we end up stopping on the way. Okay.
Out for now.
Out for now. Hello viewers, here we are at Gameri. You can see the bakery in the background there and some other bits and pieces. A little bit of a war memorial in the background as well. So anyway, if you haven't been to Gameri, certainly come and check it out. Gameri. It's just starting to sort of sprinkle a bit, so we'll get out of the weather and go out and check out the bakery. Yeah, just to make sure the quality's still there.
I don't know if they have vanilla slices, but there'll be something delicious.
I'm sure they do.
I can't get wet, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Out for now.
So it looks like the vanilla slice queen is back on the cards.
Well, we haven't been to a bakery to help out the locals for quite some time, and I didn't think they'd have vanilla slices here, so I wanted this one to try because it looks pretty extravagant, and this is an amazing bakery. But on ordering that, we discovered they do have vanilla slices, so I had to take one for the team and do the trial of the vanilla slice, so I'll do that, and then this might be afternoon tea, or whichever way it works.
Okay. Out for now, folks. Okay, so what's the verdict?
Well, I think this is also a pretty good one. I would rate it. I've kind of mushed it a bit trying to get the fork in, but I think that's because I'm juggling the other pastry in the box as well.
Okay. Can we get a rating?
I reckon it's a good 8 out of 10. Cream is really nice. The pastry is really nice. The icing's not too thick. A little bit hard to get the fork in, but as I said, that could be me. But I would definitely rate it. Check out the vanilla slice at the Gameri Bakery, and like me, you're not going to be able to stop at one. So
if there's any left for viewers,
go get it.
Okay.
Delicious.
Out for now.
Out for now.
G'day viewers. So as you can see, Camori's just not about the bakery and the vanilla slices. There's lots of other stuff here as well. Also there's a sort of rotunda and facilities in the middle of town here, which is a popular spot. You've got the pub there in the background and IGA over there. And as Marie was just commenting, lots more sort of new stores or done up stores than when we were here last, which is good to see for a country town. So if you haven't been to Camori, certainly make this a place to stop in at. Okay, yeah, for now.
We've arrived at Kilkivan, or hopefully that's how it's pronounced. And as you can see, it's the home of the Great Horse Ride. So that's an annual event that goes over a couple of days doing a trail ride. This area is known for the equestrians, so that's its claim to fame. And we're just heading into town, and we're going to start at the information centre, but there's also a museum out the back, I think, so we're going to check that out as well and see what we can find. Out for now.
Well, g'day viewers. Well, this is just a sign off to this video. So this is our camping video at
At Brooyar Station.
Brooyar Station.
Yeah, at Woolooga.
Okay, there you go. So you would have seen that we arrived day before yesterday, so we've been here for 2 nights. We're the only ones here.
Second night?
Yeah, this is the second night. Yeah, so we're here for 2 nights. We'll be leaving in the morning. The weather today was supposed to be a bit ordinary. It was a little bit showery, but it's come up a cracker of an afternoon. So big shout out to the property. Yeah, great campsite, guys. Great campsite.
Yeah, definitely come check it out. Huge sites, mostly flat, really, aren't they? They're all flat. Grass everywhere. You got fire pits, great dam, creek to look over, and then the sort of the main creek that you can go have a swim.
Yeah,
what
and
else? There's play equipment.
Yeah, play
for
equipment.
kids.
Yep.
under 13s on it, but I figure over 13s probably wouldn't want to be on it anyway.
Marie might have snuck a quick play.
Well, I tried, but then I saw the sign and was kicked off.
But certainly close to some places you would have seen that we went to today. So the bakery at Gamori we went to. We also Gameri.
And that's our favourite bakery
That's our favourite bakery ever.
Had that afternoon delight too.
Yeah. That didn't last long.
Not having dinner.
But you would have seen the other shops there in Gameri that we saw. Which was good to see. Good to see some new shops there as well. The museum at
Kilkeven.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the pub lunch there at
Woolooga pub.
Yeah. which was
good.
very very nice.
Yeah,
So
go check it out as well. Good menu.
Yeah.
Good
so
variety.
as a campsite, it's certainly close to lots of places you can go and do your day trips. You can see the dam in the background there, which is quite large on the property. Lots of bird life. You've got the cows, some kangas this morning. We'll certainly be coming back here. So if you haven't been here, check it out. The hosts are very friendly. Very easy road in. You'd get big vans in here. Like this site we're on right now
is huge.
Is the biggest campsite. We've been in campgrounds smaller than this, housing 400 people.
Well,
yeah, true.
Right. No exaggeration there.
Well, a little bit of exaggeration, but you're well used to that, viewers. So listen, if you haven't been here, check it out. Certainly worthwhile coming. Not far out of Brisbane, on the north side. Certainly worth spending a few days here.
Not far from Gympie.
Not far from Gympie, exploring the local area, supporting some of the local businesses as we did, the bakeries and the pubs. And,
always a must.
And the museum in town as well. So
Okay.
And
the museum was definitely worth going to.
Yeah, that was
well.
worth going to.
$5 each.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff in there, and we found out there, first place for gold, and also they're still the biggest mercury miner, I suppose, mining town.
So there's a bit of history there.
Didn't know.
Yeah. And an old mate that was there was very helpful and friendly as well. So, okay, well, listen, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We'd love to get a few more followers to our more than humble channel, but we certainly thank you for getting this far through another one of our videos, and we hope you enjoyed it. What have we forgotten?
I forgot to tell you that dam behind us. Well, it's kind of the creek comes through, but yeah. And I was so disappointed I didn't have the camera.
We don't need to go to this fella, guys.
Because someone was going down to fill up some water to put out the fire, and unbeknownst to me, he fell in.
Well, I wouldn't have called it fell in.
He fell in. He came back.
The distance
went up
between
to his waist.
The distance between my shoulders and the ground reduced suddenly.
And apparently he grabbed like an old sort of tree.
And then the tree fell on top of me.
Broke and fell in.
Yeah. I was actually injured in this, folks, but anyway, not to worry.
I was so disappointed I wasn't there to experience it firsthand.
Anyway, we should let everyone go, get back to their normal lives. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Out for now.
Out for now.